There are a lot of new Gunpla announced today at the Shizuoka Hobby Show, and this one caught everybody by surprise, at least to us. This is of course the high-grade Moon Gundam in 1:144 scale. The Moon Gundam, if you're not sure where it comes from, this is actually from the manga, which is published from Gundam Ace Monthly in Japan. We have to say the Moon Gundam looks really great. It looks almost like a real grade in terms of the amount of detail that actually goes into the kit. So we're kind of surprised that this is a normal high grade release and not a real grade. It certainly looks like a real grade. And so far the kit looks amazing. We just kind of hope that and from the pictures it looks like the shield, at the back of it, the red parts are actually clear red plastic. So that is actually very good news indeed. We'll definitely be getting this because this kit looks really badass in 1:144 scale. The other surprise release was this HG 144 scale Bargill. This guy does look a lot like the purple Sazabi to a lot of us here. So we actually kind of dig this color variation. It's kind of like a muted purple instead of a full-on purple. So this does look like a very interesting release indeed. So now the only thing that we're not able to ascertain is whether the high-grade Moon Gundam and also the high-grade Bargill, whether would this be a normal or a premium Bandai release. So that is something that we are still waiting for official announcement from Bandai. For Master Grade fans, this is very good news indeed. This is the Master Grade Avalanche Exia Dash. So for those of you who already gotten the bootleg early, will probably say that this is probably a better looking proportion kit. It's not cheap, it's coming at 7,236 yen. Of course, the reason why it's so expensive is this is a premium Bandai exclusive, so that is the bad news. We do seem to be getting a lot of new Master Grade kits released this year, but unfortunately most of them are coming in the premium Bandai form, so that is unfortunate. But we do have to say that, you know, if you're an Exia fan, and especially an Avalanche Exia Dash fan, this kit looks like certainly a must-have for us. So start saving up for this guy. This is coming up very soon. Now the SDCS or the SD Cross Silhouette series has been quite promising lately, but we were kind of surprised that Bandai decided to release a SDCS mobile suit under the Gunpla Build Diver series, since they have not really gotten through the regular mobile suits yet. So far the kit looks promising in terms of for those of you who are parents who have kids who love the new Gunpla Build Divers, this is definitely a must-have. For those of you who don't remember, the SDCS are actually the SD mobile suit kits. Plum model kits actually comes with inner frame. So this will be something that maybe Exia fans will also like. Wow, when was the last time we saw a GM kit being able to pose like this? This is the amazing GM Custom Sniper 144 scale that's being announced at the Shizuoka Hobby Show. We do have to say that articulation is amazing, and the proportion as well. This kit just looks right, you know, it doesn't look too big or too small in any parts of the mobile suit. So we'll definitely be getting this, and we'll probably be paneling it with a brown paint instead of black paint to give it that desert camo look. The other new GM that's coming out at 144 scale is this GM Cannon. This is the Space Assault specification, and judging by the again the articulation, it does seem that this 144 scale kit is able to bend forward. So that is actually quite a nice feature that we like in the 144 scale mobile suit kits. And lastly, we have the HGGM Intercept Custom. Now this kit's color combination is a bit funny in terms of their milky white and bright purple. So we're not sure we really dig this new color combination, but we are sure that GM fans will be excited nevertheless to have 3 new mobile suits announced at the Shizuoka Hobby Show. Now we are not sure what to make of this. At one hand, we are kind of glad that there's a Master Grade being released, but on the other hand, this is a very weird looking Master Grade release for sure. This is the Master Grade Gunpla Ball, or we like to call them Spider Ball or Tenter Balls. This is of course a new mobile suit that's coming out from a Gunpla Build Diver series, but not from the anime. So apparently there's going to be 2 new side stories coming up from the Gunpla Build Diver series in manga form. One is called Gunpla Build Divers Game, GIMM, and the other one is going to be called Balls World Challenge. So we think that this is going to be coming up for the Balls World Challenge. So these are 2 side stories coming from Gunpla Build Divers in manga form later part of this year. Now there's also two new mobile suits that's being announced as part of the Gunpla Build Diverse side story in manga form. This is the first mobile suit that's going to be part of the new side story. We have seen the prototype here at Shizuoka Hobby Show. We are not sure what's the official name yet in English, but we can't read Japanese, so we can't tell you what's the name. But in terms of the design and the color variation, it does look interesting indeed. From what we can tell from the product information, this is partly collaborated with Naoki, the famous Japan plant modeler. The other mobile suit that's coming out is this guy. This guy reminds us of the Air Master, but if you look at the skirt on this guy, it actually comes from the God Gundam, so that's actually quite an interesting design philosophy. With every big roadshow, Bandai always have some new products being teased to the public, and here we can see a silhouette of one of the upcoming mobile suits from the Gundam universe. We're not sure which one, we can't tell which it is, and here's a second one being hidden. Looks like a black mobile suit, so we're not too sure. So if you guys think you know what these two mysterious mobile suits is going to be announced very soon, do share your comments below down with us. Interestingly as well, at the show, Bandai also shared the real-life kit of the Mazinger and the Great Mazinger Infinity version. We do have to say that we already loved this model kit when it was released from the official pictures, but now that we see the actual live picture of the model kit itself, it really does reaffirms our expectation of this kit. It does look great. If we spray it with some clear coating, man, you look like a metal build. And of course, on display is the real great Sazabi. This is already covered by us in the last few videos, so this is definitely a must-have for real great fans such as ourselves. So Bandai also finally showed off all the upcoming Gunpla Build Diverse kit, and we do have to say that looking at the real life pictures in person do reaffirm our belief that this mobile suits all looks really nice. Even though we didn't like the anime, but we do have to say that all the new upcoming mobile suits are starting to look a bit more developed versus the ones that we've seen earlier, which is a bit very uninspiring. So we're not going to go into this in detail because it's already been covered in our previous video, but we do like to hear from you what you guys think of all the new announcements, from the Moon Gundam to the Bargill, yeah, and also the new Master Grade Avalanche Dash Exia, but you know, it's a premium Bandai, so will you guys be getting it? And of course, with the new Master Grade Ball, I would like to call them Thunderball, what do you guys think of that kit? So that's all from us today. A lot of new announcement from Bandai, from Shizuoka Hobby Show, and thank you guys for watching.